Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So obviously you guys saw my last hair video and I talked about how Camille Rose sent me their lavender collection, and I also mentioned in that video that the next thing I was gonna do with the products was just a normal wash and go and see how I like it. As you can see, my curls do look a bit different than they normally would, and that's because I kind of did this wash and go a little bit different than my normal technique. So if you guys are interested in what I did, just keep on watching. So I am starting off with freshly washed soaking wet hair. This time I'm using a lot of the spritzer because I just want to see if it really does anything. Last time you guys know how I felt about it. This time I can say I do feel a lot of slip. Like I feel like if my hair was tangled, I would definitely be able to detangle with the spritzer, which is nice. As far as the leave-in, I'm keeping my hair in this big old section. You guys know I usually just part my hair and apply product in small sections. This time I am not doing that. I took like 2 big squeezes of the leave-in and I'm just working that through the larger section. And then after I've worked it through with my fingers, I'll go ahead and use my dimming brush to really work it through. I wanted to apply a lot of product because this is a wash and go, and I feel like you can't really hide if your hair is not moisturized with the wash and go. So I want to make sure that I'm using a ton of product, especially since I'm not using like a normal cream that I would normally use for my wash and goes. So once I've got the leave-in worked in, then I'm going to go ahead and part my hair into smaller sections. And for each section, I'm taking 1 pump of the gel, working it through with my hands at first, and then I'm just gonna use my dimming brush like normal. Right off the bat, I noticed that my curls were gonna set a little bit differently. Usually when I use my dimming brush, I can see my curls shrink up a lot more than they did with these products. I'm not really sure why exactly it didn't happen here. Maybe I used too much product. I don't really know what the case is. But I felt like this was going to be a curl pattern that I would like, because to me the curls were going to be like bigger than my normal curls. Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights don't get around, but there's something about you I like, about you I like. You're crazy for saying I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared. Once I'm done with each section, I try not to touch it. I don't really move my head around too much, and that's because I don't want to disturb my curls as they are drying. I want them to just stay exactly how they are and prevent as much frizz as possible. Obviously, I'm just repeating the same process throughout my entire head, using the spritzer and just spraying a crap load of it, working it through with my fingers, and then of course going in with the leave-in, applying a crap load of that, working it through with my fingers, and working it through with the dimming brush, and then splitting the hair into smaller sections to make sure that I'm applying the gel and brushing it out with my dimmer brush to define the curl. And using my dimming brush, I do notice that sometimes my curls get clumped together too much. So in those cases, I just go in with my finger and separate the curl without disturbing it and causing any frizz. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better, yeah. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. This is what I'm working with when my hair is done, and now I'm just gonna let it air dry overnight. And of course, this is the next day. My hair is 100% dry, and I'm just gonna start styling my hair now. This wash and go, I do have some cons. I can see that it's not as moisturized as my normal wash and goes are. I really think that I just need a thick cream in order to keep my hair moisturized. I also noticed a bit more frizz than I'm used to on day one. However, the things that I like is that I really like the way it looks. I feel like it has volume. I feel like my curls are not stuck down to my head like they normally would be. To me, they just don't look as tight as they normally are. They look more full and bouncy, and I really like that look. That being said, I definitely don't think I will continue to use these products for a wash and go. I like them for normal styles where I'm able to hide the fact that it's maybe not as moisturizing, but not for a wash and go. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful for you guys. I hope it gave you some insight on how these products work. And since you're here, you might as well subscribe and watch another video.